What's up YouTube, this is Albert Aldridge of albertaldridgefitness.com, the nutrition coach. Thank you very much for clicking on the video. It's an absolute pleasure having you, and thank you guys, I can't stress enough for all the support you've been showing me and showing to the channel recently through sharing my videos, communicating with me in the comment section, sending me private messages over my social media and email. It just blows me away every time to see the amount of people I can reach with this channel to people throughout the world. So I get a lot of views on my channel from the United States and United Kingdom, and thank you to you guys who watch. But recently I've been getting a lot more views from Germany, Canada and Italy. So to you guys who watch in Germany, guten Tag, Canada, hello, and Italy, ciao. Nice to have you on board and check into AAHQ. And just to say that I'm doing my physique update inside this week because I am a little bit of a wimp. It's getting a little bit colder in the United Kingdom and I prefer to stay in the warm. So please give me some sympathy for that. And I just want to address first, before I move on to the topic at hand, about why my lean bulk approach is unique. That the reason for doing these videos, these physique updates, the lean bulking series and the nutrition coach series, is in order to educate people about the science and importance of nutrition alongside a good, effective weightlifting training regime and cardiovascular regime. And that's in order to, a lot of people focus on just to look better, but the main thing with this is that you can increase your life expectancy with weight training, decrease your fat-free mass, increase your fat-free mass, decrease your fat mass, as well as create a good relationship with food, enjoy your exercise regime, and also reduce the risk of metabolic disease in the long run. So there are a lot of health benefits to weight training. It's not all just bodybuilding and stuff, although I do enjoy the bodybuilding side of it, as you know. And with this channel, I also want to show to people that you can have a good, healthy relationship with food whilst tracking calories and tracking the amount you're eating. So for example, say sometimes you might want a day where you just eat chocolate, you eat all the things that you find you say are cheap foods, but then just look at your weekly calories, and that means you'll just have to taper back on other days. And you don't have to be controlled by tracking food. You could just, through estimation and guesstimation, from just looking at portion sizes and just tracking calories, you can have a rough idea so you can stay on track with your weight loss or gaining muscle phase or whatever it is you want to do. But anyway, to move on to the topic at hand today, I'm going to be talking about the cardio benefits, the reason for doing cardio and the benefits of doing it during my lean bulking phase. And this is why my lean bulking phase and my approach to lean bulking is unique compared to other people, because I do put a lot of emphasis on cardio. So to put it in perspective and be truthful with you guys, I always am, but I do 4.5 miles, moderate to steady state, before I go to the gym as a warm-up, and on all my 6 days a week, and then do a 5 mile, depending on how I feel, time trial maybe, or just another steady state jog on my off days. And I've had no injuries so far. And the reason for doing this, there are many benefits to it. A lot of people, when doing bulking, like to say, just eat as much calories as you can, as many calories as you can, lift heavy weights, and don't do any cardio. But there are so many benefits to doing it. So the first reason is mindfulness. And I don't talk about this too much on my channel because I don't want to come across like I'm preaching to you guys, but my Christian faith is very important to me. And if you'd like me to touch more upon that in other videos, I can do. But I always think whilst I'm on a jog about the purpose of being on this earth. I know it sounds like I'm being very deep with this, but I just want to be truthful with you guys, what I'm thinking. And I think that my purpose as a Christian, as well as by spreading the word of God, as we say with Christianity, is to help save as many lives as possible and help as many people as possible with my nutrition plans, with my videos, by helping them getting into a better shape and increasing their life expectancy, reducing the risk of metabolic diseases, and then just helping as many people as possible to educate them about nutrition so they can be ambassadors, you know, for, well, we think as Christians, ambassadors for Jesus Christ, but it doesn't, but the main thing here is that I'm helping out as many people as possible. I think that is the purpose that Jesus put on, that's the reason why Jesus put me on this earth, to help as many people as possible. I'm sorry if you guys are offended that I talk about Christianity, but it is very close to my heart. Anyway, just to cover the last few points before this video ends, the second reason for doing cardio whilst you're lean bulking is that you can still have some discipline in your life. So by tracking your cardio, your weightlifting and your calorie intake to an extent, you're not going to be the type of person as soon as they go into a bulking phase they start binge eating and eating as much bad foods as possible and developing an unhealthy relationship with food. But rather you'll be mindful of portion sizes and you'll be trying to put on as much lean muscle mass as possible, as much strength as possible, but minimize the chance of putting on fat mass. The third reason for doing a lean bulking approach and doing cardio whilst you're lean bulking is for calorie partitioning benefits. But obviously, calories in versus calories out is the main determining factor whether you put on weight or gain weight. But with calorie partitioning, this will mean that you'll be able to transport oxygen around and nutrients around the body a lot more efficiently. Therefore, psychologically, you'll think, the weightlifting I do and the food I intake therefore will be put to better use to build muscle rather than putting on fat. There's a lot more science behind that. I can cover that in another video if you like. And the final reason is that when you're doing cardio, sometimes you say to yourself, I don't want to do anymore, I just want to stop. But you're able to push yourself through that and complete the distance. And this will tie over into your weight training. If you're using a heavy weight, that during the set you'll think from the psychology that you've had in your runs, and when you've pushed yourself further, you'll be able to transfer that into your sets and push yourself even further with the weights. Therefore, hopefully transferring into more muscle growth and more strength gains. I hope you guys got some value from this video. I apologise if I do stutter a little bit. Please like the video if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video and please comment down below with any topics that you'd like me to talk about in the future. This is Albert Aldridge of Albert Aldridge Fitness signing out. I'll see you in the next one.